Mic test, mic test. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today, because I most certainly am, because we are back with, surprising no one, Trails Beyond the Horizon. Excuse me, just putting Act 1 in the stream title. There we go, clickety-clack. There we go. Okay, so, goal of today, finish Act 1. I don't know how close we are. to that goal. I don't know how far we are from that goal, but it is our goal. But yeah, so we got Yorda in the party because we now have a new temp. We like getting temps of questionable repute. First Nadia and Swin, and now Yorda.
Roger.
But it's fine. Yo, hey. Wow, you made me slide.
Roger.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
If I have to. Let's
Interesting.
If I have to.
So it's depending on who. Okay, so if she's out, the pulse is dark. That's neat. Okay. I would like it if you let me
So, what's next on the
travel
agenda?
and get a. Yeah, well, I wanted to go to the whatchamacallit, bathhouse to get full CP, but oh well. Hello there, Philip and Charlotte. The hour's late, my dear Charlotte. What say we go and have ourselves a nice dinner? I was fortunate to get a hold of a prime veal tenderloin, so I took it upon myself to make your favorite grilled beef. Wait, is veal? I thought veal was lamb. Are you railing, son? Indeed I am. But how's it going, Wolf Slash and Gearho? Thanks for dropping by. Philip, your cooking is always delicious, I'll admit, so I am looking forward to it. However, why do you only ever eat instant noodles when you're alone? There's a logical explanation for this, you see. It so happens that I love instant noodles. But for you, only the most nutritious of meals will do. The reason is absolutely not because I find cooking a bother when it's for myself. Perish the thought. The only thing that's perishing is your diet. That I love cup noodles is no lie, I assure you. Now, if you'll excuse me, the hour's late and I have to make Charlotte's dinner. I mean, that's for real. That's for real excuse. Good reason. My brother is an excellent chef, and he always cooks in our parents' stead. He plays with me all the time, and he always listens to my requests. However, when you peer beneath the surface, it's evident he's beyond hope, and that fact saddens me deeply. And this is a child, speaking that verbosely about her older brother. Oh, what's going on in here? Okay. President Huckleberry, Ludens. Okay. Doing better. Start with Act 2 yesterday. Nice. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, God, Jesus. Sales manager Melinda, Jewel, and Giordano. Mom, why are you home so... Ugh, you reek of booze. Hi, my sweet witty Josie. I said not put on either for once. Yay! Me. Guess what happened to me today? I closed the books on another contract. Woohoo! Hard work pays off, boys and girls. And just when I got excited that she was early for once, I gotta do something fast. Yeah, Jake. The coffee was hot. No, it was cold. It was actually hot. Okay, Mom, we're going inside now. I'll pay the taxi fare. Way to go, Chris. Keep up the good work. I'm not Crease. Mom, would you please get your act together?
Miss Anastasia is a regular of mine. Always guiding her home when the night's darker than the frame of my shades. Tonight's an exception, though, see? She's early, and her son's in a tizzy because of it, ironically. But maybe that's just his love blaring out, and it's ready to write a page that'll spice up the book that is her life, baby.
I swear to Adios, my mom is unbelievable. I guess she's this big, important person in our company, but she really shouldn't be causing problems for people like this. Dealing with drunk people does suck. It is not fun. Hey, you. Hey, yeah, you. I'm walking here.
Damn, the view from here is even better at night.
Yeah, it's nice.
In my
I
culinary
guess.
creations.
I wonder
Do you
if he's
find them
seeing
hard
this
to-
from wherever he is, too.
Yeah, because we still don't have details on why Yorda and Ix are
Have a taste of my gourmet.
on the outs, as it were.
Get that stuff.
Okay, let's talk to you two first. Marina, Marina's mother. What on earth were you thinking walking about so late at night? We're going home right this instant. I was only taking a brief after-dinner stroll. What was that? Nothing. A young lady like her shouldn't be out so late at night. It's uncouth. Could I have erred in the manner I raised her? Yes, you've made your point. We have to go home now. Must you be so overbearing? How's it going? How's the fish? How's the fishing? Phew, great work today, people. All that traveling was worth it with how much we caught. For sure, but wow, I've never fished at so many spots in one day before. It's a good thing I bought the scooter. I don't know how you do it, Kyle, biking around for hours on end. That's not even mentioning how you actually kept up with us. Yeah, but my legs feel like spaghetti now. Though I am proud of myself for catching up at the very end. Why didn't you get yourself a scooter too? I don't know. Cycling is my second favorite hobby. I feel like I'd be betraying my bike if I switched over. It'd be like getting a divorce, you know? That's not even remotely the same thing. Hey man and his bicycle. By the way, I heard that if you go to Longlai, you'll be able to see the rocket launch. Why don't we all take a trip there? We could check that out and do some fishing. 2 for 1. Oh, I'd be so down for that. Fishing with my besties and seeing the launch up close and personal? Sign me up. That sounds fun, but the Longlai bound trains are probably all booked. There's also our fishing gear to consider. If we want to bring them along, then going by train or bus is off the cards. Maybe we could take our scooters? All the way to Longlai? Yeah, that's not happening. I've never heard of anyone going that far out by scooter, and even if you could, it'd be pretty tough. Still, I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the idea of us going to Longlai together on the day of the launch. Is there some way we could make it work? Of course there is. You just gotta believe in yourself. I am totally poop right now, though I did have tons of fun. Longlai, huh? Getting there by scooter bike would definitely be a challenge, but there's gotta be some way the 3 of us can go. Seeing the launch is the main reason why I go to Longlai, but I also like to do some stream fishing. The river there is clear as can be, and I hear it has some rare fish. Can confirm, has rare fish. Gotta run fast.
Shoot. Wrong way.
Here we go. Okay, easy enough. How was everyone's days today? Because mine was very snowy. I had to shovel today and it sucked ass. Even though I shoveled last night, which also wasn't too fun either. And tomorrow I get to drive into work, so hopefully the roads are all clear and sanded and salted. Well, this is the address. Still not 10:30 yet. Should we go ahead and begin our stakeout? Yeah. It's a little early, but we can go ahead and... Oh, wait, shit! You good? No, I'm not good. I forgot my ampon rolls and milk. We can't do a stakeout without ampon rolls and milk. Guess I'll call her Miss... Wait, damn it! She's not delivering! Oh, goddess, why have you forsaken me? It was raining yesterday, so everything froze today. Ugh, that sucks. Yeah, luckily it stayed snowing, even if it was only a little bit in the afternoon. It never turned to rain, thankfully. Here, if you promise to shut up, I'll give you this jawbreaker. Oh, baby, don't mind if I... Don't? That's the shit the Oathbreaker uses. Just straight up poison. July 9th, 10:27 p.m. Oh, she want to say something? Want to talk about it? You can sense it. The wind will keep anyone from hearing. As long as we keep it down, it should be fine for us to chat. Stakeouts are normally a slog when you're alone, but as luck would have it, I've got a partner tonight.
Ix has gone missing.
Oh?
Thought so.
Gone missing.
Hasn't been that long since the Oathbreaker made the 2 of you enforcers. Did something happen after that?
No, not really. There's a certain perk we enforcers get. The society basically gives us complete and total freedom to do whatever. Sounds like a terrible idea, doesn't it?
We've seen it before.
At first, we were both over the moon. Unlimited Mira, no orders we had to follow. We could even pass on the Anguis's requests if we didn't feel like doing them.
There has to be a limit to that, though, right? If they're absolutely necessary to the overarching Grandmaster's plan, right? They probably can't just straight refuse.
Some of our missions were pretty fun. Exciting, even. Felt like a good way to make use of our powers, too. And more than anything, we no longer had to kill when it wasn't necessary.
Yeah,
In the
Almada.
gardens, collateral damage was pretty much a given for improving our request completion rates. That's not how it works in the society, though. To kill or not to kill. To drag others into our fights or leave them be. Those calls are left to us.
Which is interesting, because it's not a... They really do just leave it up to the enforcers. Other ones would say, okay, no collateral damage or have as much as possible. Try to stay as secretive as possible, don't bring anyone else into it. Or try to make it as known and have lights going off and make sure people know what you're doing, right, for different purposes. This one just goes, we don't give a fuck. Just do it. Or this is really the place for children with a certain past to be raised.
Oh, and it's not
Yeah.
like I have any problem with killing.
Yeah.
Before, though, it wasn't even a choice. And now it suddenly is. And I guess I feel like it's the kind of thing I need to think through. Weigh the pros and cons, you know? But Ix doesn't see it that way.
You two ain't gonna see eye to eye on everything. Doesn't matter if you're twins or not. Even for slightly atypical families like yours, that's only natural.
Slightly.
Slightly, huh?
Yeah.
I told you, didn't I? Every family's just a little bit different.
You're talking to a guy that was adopted into abject slavery with a cult. So yeah, it's fine.
It's funny. I don't even know what my own parents look like, so I guess I'm one to talk on this. But here's how I look at it. In that environment, you learn to reconcile with each other's differences, even accept them, and be there for one another when you or they need it.
Just had a thought. In this arc, Ferry fills a similar, but I think better goal as Gaius, where she, similar to Gaius, has both parents. She is not orphaned by any means, but is intrinsically more interesting, I think, because she is a child soldier, because her dad is a Jaeger guy. Like, her entire clan is Jaeger-esque. Right? It's like a mix of Fee and Gaius. And I'm going like, okay. I'm thinking of art. And Judith, we don't know anything about Judith's dad. He doesn't seem to come up. I don't know if he's alive or parents divorced or anything. But I'm just thinking like this. I mean, in terms of families, we could potentially have two people, depending on if Judith's dad is alive, two people that have no dead parents, which is impressive for Trails.
If you think you can't reconcile or accept them, just remember there's a small part of them in you too. I think maybe that's what it means to be a family.
Do you think that's true of this guy and his son, too?
If I didn't, I wouldn't have taken the job. Speaking of whom, this kid had a rep for being too smart for his own good back when he was the leader of Desire. Though now I'm starting to think he inherited his old man's slow wit.
I'm on her hood so no one knows it's me.
Oh, we're going at the following minigame again?
Understood.
Yeah, we are. Follow the target will maintain an adequate distance. The target is too close. Found gauge will rise. Lower the found gauge by concealing several shards, circle, and hiding spots. Okay.
Now where are you off to?
Maybe we shouldn't use my shadow powers here.
Ah, good call. Bust those out and you might get suspicious. Let's stick with the tried and true.
Don't get suspicious. Don't get suspicious. Don't get suspicious. Don't get suspicious. This guy walks really slow. Maybe we shouldn't use my shadow powers here. Like, why not? Maybe they make a sound or something? I don't know. Although this would be the typical quest where you would think it would be the most useful.
Shit, that was close.
No, it wasn't.
Sounds like he's paranoid about people following him.
Because
Which is a
we are.
telltale sign that he's got something to hide.
Yeah, let me look around, see? See, he's a fool. He didn't do the double take. And also, Yorda is just not following. This is rubbing the shadow and swim out naked a few days later. It's still a great plan. I mean, true. I agree. I do think it would be superior. Yeah, the reveal that her thing is just interdimensional or extra dimensional storage and she can't just store things in there, seemingly in like a time stasis, given that she didn't say she needed to feed them or anything, right? It's pretty wild.
Let's do a search.
Let's do a search. God, can you walk even a small bit faster, my guy? Oh, she does hide. Okay, so when you hide, she hide. Okay. When you stop hiding. Oh, that's neat. I like that. Didn't realize.
I could have sworn. No, I must be.
This guy's blind.
I have to be on time for the rising of the dawn.
He's mumbling something to himself.
I've got a bad feeling about all this.
The rising of the
No,
dawn.
hey, we gotta press on. I think the end's in sight. Still, stay sharp.
Just like hilariously blind. Not even in. Bison, how's it going? Fallen Jeffrey. It's going well. How about you, Keeve? I'm not surprised that they brought that back, this minigame, because frankly, like, it has its place. I don't think it's a perfect, like, minigame by any means. But I do think, in terms of things that you would expect out of a Tales game or Trails game, like, frequently they'd be like, oh yeah, we need to tail a person, but then you never really do anything remotely, like, stealthy tailing them. It's always just following after wherever they were. So I do like these. But yeah, overall going well. Worked from home today, but didn't start stream early just because I didn't really feel like it. Earned 1 SP. Hell yeah.
It's looking into you.
Yeah, because I did wake up early to immediately shovel and then I had to shovel for like 2 hours too. It wasn't like a short shovel session. It was long. So like, I'm pretty decently tired. So, this stream might not be as long as a normal stream. Doing well. Listen close to Kevin's accent. Yes, he isn't doing an accent. The game post went out later. Okay, good. And right, like, I called it. I heard it. I was like, I know that. He said wicked. You don't say wicked unless you're from here. Like, that's the way it works. I mean, I'm playing up the accent for the sake of it, but like that's the way it works. Wicked is our word. Get that hella bullshit out of here. Did we lose him? No, he went in there. door to a maintenance area. More specifically, a junction point under shared management between the subway company and the Metropolitan Expressway Authority. The lay of the land forced the MEA to run the expressway through a tunnel, so they end up sharing space with the subway system. It's a well-known passageway. Most people have the experience of going deep underground while passing through, whether by car or train. Huh. Well, anyway, I doubt this place is open to the public. Yet there are those footprints leading right inside. Yep. Things are probably gonna get hairy from here on. Ready to head in, or do you need a minute? Nah, danger is where I thrive. Let's not waste any more time and get this over with. Okay. Jeffrey, I'm about to beat you up. Get over here, get to the crux. Ugh, that's a pretty gross looking monster. Beltway 311 underground subway junction area. Okay. Could do this. No. Okay. Could go Grim Garden, but don't feel the need or desire to. And I didn't play any off stream because didn't want to. Also wasn't really in an area that I think I could have accessed. Maybe I could have accessed Grim Garden by walking around, but didn't want to accidentally trigger any of the dialogue. A monster. Not again. Again? You've seen these things before? That's a secret. I knew we wouldn't find them right here, but why did his tracks suddenly disappear? That's because they didn't. Look over there. Running on walls. He ran along the walls? Does this Jeffrey guy have the same tech as that one weirdo on your crew or something? Can't really picture the guy pulling out a compact and going skin-tight suit mode like she does. No. Doesn't look like he was a parkour maneuver either. Shit. Something about this reeks something fierce. Still, at least all the threads are finally weaving together. I've gotten ahead of us, but that doesn't mean we should rush. I'm sure he came here with a purpose in mind. That said, we don't have time to call him back up, so I'll be leaning on you extra hard, Shadow Eater. Fine by me. I'll show you just how much better I am compared to your assistants. Damn.
I'm up. Ha!
Okay.
Keep an eye out for ranged attacks.
We got Zox.
Beginning combat.
There we go.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Okay, she's level 15. Okay, good.
Search time.
And
Keep
go!
an eye out for ranged attacks.
Okay.
Those arrows.
Just big ass AoE. Dirge Blade, Sound Jawbreaker.
Go all in on him.
Zero art turn. Spear Obsidian. Dude, Pluto's Nova. Pluto's Nova and Obsidian Ray. They were the things that carried me Daybreak 1. We head back to Kai. Maybe if I finish early and stream still going, I'll be here. Good night, Bison. See you later. Thanks for dropping by.
That was pretty good, actually.
Props to that, Yorda.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
I do like the Shadow Hand. I think it looks cool. Oh. And even as she moves around. Oh, that's cool. That is, I like that. That's really neat.
Go!
Yo.
Go!
Like a oh, that is
Here goes.
really neat.
Oh, treasure.
Looks like the game's all here.
Commencing battle. Yeah. Proceed with caution.
Take that.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Focus.
How dare you? How dare this fella try me?
Here's a free. There.
Here we go. Fatal Lance. good. You material. Want to make sure we get
Nice
every
work,
chest
boss
possible.
man.
Because hopefully, similar to, I think, Daybreak 1 and 2. So I can't. No,
This
Daybreak
reminds
1
me of
definitely
when I
not.
was chasing 3
but,
and 9. I kept taking all these twists and turns until they finally shook me off. I was so pissed.
Well, at least this place isn't all that complicated. Better keep the fact that I helped them escape under my hat. Wonder what they're up to now. Looks like the gang's all here.
Begin engagement. Brace yourself. Keep your distance as you're attacking.
Keep your distance as you're attacking.
It's not over.
There we go. Do that. Get the SP back as well as the CP. Good. Okay.
Nice. That went great.
And we're getting a good amount of XP from these guys, so we definitely need to take every fight.
Now where?
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Jeez, okay. That's.
Proceed with caution.
And this is more just to get the ambush count up. So that's really what a lot of it comes down to, just getting the counts up whenever possible. Okay, you know what? Let's put hit 2 on,
Added.
because you're... I mean, ultimately, you're working towards time and earth here, but we don't have that. Or I don't have enough stuff to really warrant it. I mean, actually, do I have any good earth? No, just EP1, so can't really do anything. Because I need 3 more earth and 4 more time. So you know what? I could pre-prep
Updated.
time, and then if I get another larger earth one, then I can work that. You, I don't really have anything that I super desire here. I would imagine the ones that I would want would be like the Avenging Arrow and the Time and Wind. Even that, it's like, it's only slightly beneficial. And I still need more. I'm gonna put hit on just because accuracy is almost always beneficial.
Looking to adjust your ordnance?
You
Okay.
picked the wrong guy to fight.
Nice work, boss man.
Boss man reminds me of Sket Dance. Bossum. Oh, hello there. You guys are big.
Deploying shards.
Darn, I was hoping they'd just let me.
Got your number.
Okay,
You're
nice.
asking for it now.
Okay, what's going on here? Attack, A damage up.
Down the hatch.
Jawbreaker 2-1.
Ready or not.
Damage up, A damage up. Cool. Let's R3. We can do Magic Surge.
I owe you one.
So I assume her S-Craft, SS hits everything. Fear Blind. I assume this is magic.
More potent. Allow me.
Oh, venerable shadow of the night. You are me. I am you. Go ahead.
Okay,
So long.
that's cool.
Now or never.
That's cool looking. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back here. And I'm just gonna hit you in the ass. There we go. Can't move. Can't
Now
move.
it's my turn.
Status effect attack. Blind and impede. Fear and delay. Yeah, you know, we'll do this.
I'll cut you up. Guards blade!
Good.
Now or never. These guys are tougher than they look.
Might be short on manpower, but we're just gonna have to play with the cards we were dealt.
Practically.
Okay, same with I'll pick. Might be able to slow him.
You want this?
Axe kick. Followed by a punch. Good. And with that slow. Once again, just missing. I mean, he is
Now it's
blinded, so that helps. Zero arts. Let's hit him with Pluto's Nova. I love it. Just the idea of dropping Pluto on an enemy is very funny. Bam. Miss again.
Try harder.
Good. That was not bad. That was a pretty good fight, all things considered. Okay, and it gave red skill stones. They make it sound like electronics fritzing. These mixed breed monsters are no slouches. Yeah, wish we could do something about that weird light. If Ix were here, he could have... Oh yeah, we got interrupted earlier. You were telling me about how the little your bro went missing? Uh-huh.
Like I was saying earlier, we became enforcers and handled the Anguis's requests. At one point, I said to Ix, it's kinda nice not having to do all that pointless killing for a change. And in response,
What? Yeah, real funny, Yorda. Wait. You're not serious, are you?
from that day on, the two of us started falling more and more out of step. When we took work from the Anguis, Ix would go on a rampage, killing people in the bloodiest ways possible. He dragged innocents into it too. At that point, I said enough was enough and tried to stop him. And when I did,
I guess we really aren't the same, are we, Yorda? Even back when we were in the gardens and used that poison to kill everyone. You didn't want to go through with it, did you? You only played along because you pitied me. Because I'm broken and can't do anything right, huh? Is that it? Is that what you think of me?
Okay, okay. He is a bit more mentally
After that,
unstable
he
than her.
vanished. I tried talking with Harwood and Retzi about it, but they said he hadn't gone back to the society. It's been a little over a month since all that, I think.
Gotcha. So you gave me a 4 SPG in the hopes I might be able to sniff out your brother's trail.
Yep, that about sums it up. While searching for clues, I found a lead that pointed to him being in Edith. Too bad this place is so huge. If he wanted to hide from me, he'd have no trouble doing that here. That's when I remembered your offer to help, and I figured, what do I have to lose at this point? I was waffling for a bit, but everyone seems to say you have this amazing sense of smell, so...
Just to clarify, that whole smell bit is more figurative than literal. It's more I got a keen sense for things.
And it's easy to just say smell instead of saying my Spriggan sense is tingling.
Yeah, I got that much. And I get your sweets thing too, but your I've seen and know everything crap is annoying. And stupid.
Sure, go for the throat, why don't you?
It's okay though. I had fun. And I learned something, I think, which is that even slightly atypical people like us can still find a little bit of normal in ourselves. And thanks to you, I have a hint on how to do that.
Glad to hear it. That said, we ain't done with tonight's 4 SPG just yet. Okay, good chat, but let's...
Money. Another invisible
Damn
one.
it. Not one of these.
The heck is that?
Shit. Probably would have been able to take this thing if Master and Elaine were here. The odds are looking grim. But I can't give in.
You stupid monster!
Get back!
That's my line.
Yo. Fuchsia! Oh, and Ren! Yo. The pose.
What are you two doing here?
angel of slaughter. And that woman who works with Heiwei.
Short time no see, Van. I hope we aren't interrupting your playdate. Oh, and Little Miss Shadow Eater. That title belongs in the dark recesses of history, where I left it.
Did you seriously just call me Little Miss?
Yes, I did. More troubled children gathered. Yeah, right. More children with no parents.
Everyone,
Well,
please
I guess
focus.
Ren has
It's
parents,
like the one in the culvert.
but
Attacks won't be very effective against it.
they have a
Alright,
new kid.
Get ready.
I'm out.
My, how cowardly. Or perhaps that wasn't a mere tactical retreat. These monsters seem much more of a threat than I'd first imagined.
Van killed Leorda's father. Who is their father? Oh yeah, well it was what's his face? The main villain of Daybreak 1. That's it. That I forgot. I really, God, it's been a while.
I had the same thought. And we've likely yet to see what they're truly capable of.
Anyway, appreciate the save, you two.
Dantes, yes. Forgot about that.
Now, if you don't mind me asking, what the hell are you doing here? And how much of our conversation did you catch?
Want to talk about stonks elsewhere, and they were like, I don't want to hear about finance. In my stream, I'm happy with my 3% high yield savings account. I mean, 3% isn't terrible. I mean, compared to a regular savings account, 3% is pretty high up there. That's why Bison's the GOAT. Thank you very much. I mean, stonks have a place. Invest in them safely, and maybe you'll hit it big. Even he would tell you to just do
Ren,
mutual
so
funds.
you were analyzing the street camera footage of the missing persons.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest thing with mutual funds right now is making sure that those mutual funds themselves are well diversified, because a lot of the bigger mutual funds, even the ones that are invested in several different ones, are very heavy in tech right now. A lot of them are in like Nvidia, Microsoft, right? Like the big tech ones, which if it pops, then even if they're diversified, it's still going to not go great. It's not gambling if you're diversified. It's a lot less gamble. Okay, Ren. So you're analyzing the street camera footage of the missing
We just
persons.
happened to bump into Risha while she was tracking down Easterners who disappeared.
That's the long and short of it, yes. I had my Hollow perform automated analysis on that data as part of a request from the guild, which pointed me to the area underneath Leva. So I decided to investigate of my own accord.
If your time horizon's literally like 30 years, then I'd say it's not gambling. Yes. Yeah, if you're looking at it over decades, given the history of the market to just trend upwards, it's a pretty safe bet. Now, mind you, it's a safe bet, but we're also operating under the assumption that it will continue to operate in that pattern, which in and of itself is an interesting conundrum, because how can a market possibly perpetually increase? Right? There's eventually at some point it has to flatten, right? At which point it would presumably then dip, because that would throw everyone off. Because let's just say you really do lose all your money, it just means the world ended at that point. True.
I briefly considered inviting Agnes along, but she seemed awfully worn out. No doubt on account of her grueling counsel and part-time work.
On my end, Ashen asked me to find the missing Easterners. Using divination, the Li and Lu families analyzed all of the information Heiyu had gathered, and we found several prospective sites.
Using divination. using the magics, we analyzed data.
This place was one of the possibilities on the list.
Wild doesn't even begin to describe those stories. Well, you both stumbled on the right place, so congrats, I guess. Okay, what's the plan now?
What else? We're gonna make use of the resources in front of us. You good with teaming up for this?
Naturally. With the four of us together, that monster will hardly prove a match.
We'll just reach the point in the year 3000 where all currency reaches Zimbabwe dollar level denominations, but that's not our problem. I mean, that's true.
I have no objections either. I'm grateful to have your help, Van.
Because that is another issue with just like the comfort kind of inflation where it's like, oh yeah, every year inflation goes up by 3%, ideally. Quote unquote ideally. Right. But then never having like a point of correction saying, okay, we're going to increase the power of the dollar or the currency. And that's mostly because almost every government in the world right now is in debt to other governments and other people's people. So like the only way that, because basically one of the ways that you could increase the strength of a dollar is by just removing the number of dollars in the market. So just shredding a whole fuck ton of money and saying, okay, it's not in the market anymore. That makes each dollar more valuable, which in turn could help keep prices from going up. But technological problem require technomagical solutions. True.
That goes for you as well, Shadow E. I mean, Yorda, right?
You can drop the polite act, Shang Shou. We both live and work in the shadows, so I get if niceties aren't your thing.
That's not...
I got a couple niceties right here. You can just say Mars owes us money and all is fine. Yeah, the planet.
Let's save the chit-chat for later. We've wasted enough time as it is.
It owes us for all the gravity it's taken from us.
Our target's probably already found his way to his destination, and the other missing people being there with him is a safe bet. What I see here is a prime chance to complete 3 requests. The guild's, Heyue's, and mine, in one fell swoop.
There's a lot of attraction on her, all right. Indeed.
So, fellow Gray Zone operators, what say we turn this situation to good account by making use of one another?
That sounds like a plan.
Only you can make a line like that convincing. Well, Yorda, is that acceptable for you as well?
Why would I care? I'm just a client working part-time. It's not like I'm one of you.
It's not like I want to be part of this group anyway, Baka. Ran and Rishi have temporarily joined the party.
I never imagined the day would come when we'd be fighting side by side.
You're telling me. I thought you and him hated me after what I did. Back on Nemeth Island.
Now then.
Water under the bridge. Besides, if you were gonna backstab me, you'd have done it by now.
The least we can do is be cordial.
Understood.
Let's do our best. You're okay with me calling you Yorda, yes?
Sure, whatever.
Nice. Let's just say hypothetically speaking. Hypothetically, okay? Okay, you already have me interested. We love hypotheticals. Also, I love all this art. It's really good. Oh, she doesn't have her massive fucking sword. It would be too big. This guy already got so many big things going on with her. Nice little boost. They made Elise like Omega thirsty for Reen more so than she already is. You gonna keep playing? Yeah. Because it's one character in relation to one other character. One character's thirst is not enough to dissuade me. It's not even a good prompt for the point I actually want to make, but it's the best I got. Is the point you're trying to make, hey, they completely... They focus a lot more on one character's potentially negative perceived trait, or not perceived trait, but like relatively not favored character trait who you keep playing. Phoenix Moon, Flame Talisman, Swallow's Claws, Umbral, Paraceline, Pirouette. Okay. Whereas if something turns into incest slop, are you still into it? I mean, that's just not just not gonna have Reen go with that character, probably. Because, I mean, Elise was never my go-to romance option for Reen anyway. I was standing right there. Not really, so it would be the problem.
You got it.
We've gone into length at what the quote-unquote issue is. It's more so, Stepbro, I'm stuck. There's no biological issue as there is with oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Fuck. Using my SP. There's no biological issue, as it were. It's more just a, man, these two were raised as, like, close siblings to the effect of being blood related. Not, like, even if they aren't actually, they effectively were. You okay with Joshua, same shit? No, because we've gone into this before. Estelle and Joshua were, like, 11 when they mutually, like, neither of them were under the impression that they were related to each other. Right? Reen was a fucking amnesiac, like, 5-year-old, with Elise being, like, 2 or 3. Like, if either of them were daft enough, you could probably convince them that they were blood related. And it was from an age to the point where to the parents it probably didn't matter. Like, it's like, okay, they are blood related. But from the moment that Joshua was adopted, rather forcefully, mind you, it was, okay, yeah, he'll call Cassius dad, but he knows full well. Still dropkick Joshua and Reen brutally saw her moss to save his baby sister. Yeah. One acted for... One acted on the other person, one acted for the other. And also, it wasn't even a monster. I thought it was just like a bear. I thought Reen just pulled the Tanjiro's dad and killed a bear. It could just be me not remembering right. I probably don't remember right, but... Dodge blade. Ah, you missed. How's your range that far?
Show me how it's done.
That's bullshit.
Actually, what's your arts? Argent. What's your thing? Magical damage. Oh, you have Potter Motter. Glad they still have Potter Motter.
Breath.
Miss.
You're fighting me.
You dumb bitch. 0 art. Okay, Argent Thorn. Cool.
Moving in.
Her sword is her sword swings like it's fucking heavy. I think this is one of the better games to really sell that. It's like, oh yeah, no, she's using a big ass sword. It's a big one. She's been kept her holocore, everyone else downgrade. Right? Right? But her holocore somehow got weaker, which is the bullshit part.
They didn't put up much of
Why
a
doesn't it
fight,
have the
did
same
they?
level as it did before? You can't hide from me. I saw a little thing in the wall.
Initiating search.
So how is it this empty? Okay, so that was a crit 2. Do I have anything? Yeah, because it was 4 win. Was there anything I wanted here? Not for him, I think. Yeah, I think most of the stuff it's just the boosts more than anything. You trying to get this, which would require some more wind, but I can get that wind with a strike 2, so I just need 2 more time, which I could probably do with... Yeah, I could do it with Cast One. It'd be funny if we could use Labs as a holocore. When she... It would be really funny. I imagine she's gonna be a attack playable character, right? Because she was one of the supporting ones in the prologue. So, I mean, it would be interesting if when she wasn't in the active party, if you could set her. There we go. Let's just get some more of those. Back into my phone, Lapis. Oh, fuck. Damn it. There we go. Just get some more of these out. And look at this. Okay. Hit them with aerial slash. Are you watching season 3 of Oshinoko? Yes, I am. And so far, the first couple episodes have been pretty interesting. There we go. Shapwa, shapwa.
Not bad.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But also, I've liked the music so far. The not opening of episode 1, what was it, the Bikomachi Revenge song was, I was surprised that that wasn't the opening. And then they drop a completely different song afterwards or in the next episode. Why are you watching? I am caught up on Frieren. I watched the 2 new episodes. I watched the first one last week, and I just didn't watch it on Friday. I'm caught up, Sleeper. It was also really good. Why are you coming at me so strong? Our friend must haven't seen a single. It's really good. I would highly say it's a nice chill anime where nothing happens. So there are certain anime where I suggest not watching too many episodes at once. Frieren probably falls into that camp, but you can watch a lot more of it than a lot of other ones because it's a much slower paced anime. It's a lot more relaxed. Are you watching JJK? Yes, I am. I really like this most recent episode because it was one where me and my friend, as we were watching, were going like, because no, neither of us have watched the movie, but we went, is this a Kill Bill reference? Because this feels very like what we imagine Kill Bill would be. And sure enough, yeah, it was. So now me and him probably gonna watch Kill Bill together. Seems to Be Here is really good. I've heard that. I didn't watch that one because I have so many other things to watch, unfortunately. What about Fire Force? I'm watching that one. I mean, it's the final season of it, so yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Also, I'm enjoying that one. Most recent episode. Actually, I'm not going to talk about it.
Poetry in motion, Risha.
It's too early. I mean, I know the manga finished a while ago, but...
Warning. Aim for
Okay, this guy really is... I mean, I like anime. There we go. Good. Okay, so what's going on here? What's going on here?
Let's stay on the offensive.
Let's hit you with some aerial slash, I say. Bam.
Understood.
Excuse me while I pose with my tits out. Okay, Phoenix. Having a move that does CP absorb and has pretty damn good range is wild. Okay, good.
I need to keep at it.
It's a good thing that Rishi isn't the one saying that. What do you mean you have plenty of left growing, plenty of growing left to do, Risha? You're already rocking like septuple Ds. There we go. Excuse-moi, I'm just going to whack you in the face. There we go. Good. Give him my CP back. Can't hide these chests behind me. Okay, cool. Hacking. Let's do it. Oh, okay, so just go one then the other. Fio, Mare. Okay. There we go. Damn it. God, you are. This is the speed of this one's annoying. Okay. Good. Okay. Constantly doing these. Yeah, that way I can use the mini map mostly for my movement. There we go. Let's go, baby! That's what we're talking about. Easy as pie. 3.14. Spark! And ours fires main element, spaces sub. Nice. Okay, so let's just come over here and go over there and go over there. Spark. Not bad. I can't even change those. Oh yeah, what's Pater Mater doing? What's Pater Mater doing? How's Pater Mater? Turbo code, cast time post action, and Gordius guard. Damage received times 0.1. That's pretty good. That is pretty good for 8 turns. Jesus Christ, that's good. She only gets speed surge. Well, that's from her hollow core. It's not even a person one. Yeah, some people are just built different. Seems to be the smart techie ones get people specific orders versus everyone else. Fuck you.
Oh, hey, a treasure chest.
There we go. Okay. 3 ooh, alter aim. Healing, arts power, and arts range when boosted. What? Okay. And this, kids, is why you want to make sure you have the ability on so that you can see chests.
Hey, Ren, you happen to know where Agnes is at?
Agnes? She should be in her dorm. Why, do you miss her? Aw, well, I'd be more than happy to give her a call.
Forget it. I was just curious, that's all.
Hmm? Oh yeah. Is that what he was worried about back at Trion Mall?
Watch out. No pushover. I'll tangle with you.
There we go. Good. Yeah, you know, let's hit all 3. Yeah, because if we're doing any X chain anyway, it'll probably take out. Okay. Shard boost opportunity. Oh, come on. Come on.
Practically easy mode.
There we go. Oh, you missed. You missed. You dummy, you missed. You know, let's use the hand of Sataniel on this owl. Now we just need to give it a really big revolver, and then it will truly be Sataniel from critically acclaimed Persona 5.
How about this?
Here we go. And let's get this chest.
It's
Nice.
only natural.
Level. Okay. We're gonna take a quick 3-minute break, and then we'll be right back. And we're back. If Pat Buddy Bison were in school today, he would be the one shoving kids into lockers because they haven't seen the new episode of Free Run. I don't know about you, but the lockers in the middle school and high school I went to weren't big enough to fit people in. Like, especially my high school ones, they were, I'd say, less than a person width wide, and not a person width deep. Like, they were just barely, like, deep enough to fit, like, maybe a textbook
Forgive me.
and a half,
May you rest in peace.
maybe a textbook and a quarter.
Multiple enemies. Be careful.
It's not over. It's not over.
Time for you to focus.
Go. Go. Can't be hiding that stuff.
hope for a
They
repeat.
really,
That's bad.
they really like doing this. Feels like they realized they didn't do nearly as much of the hide the stuff behind a breakable wall as they wanted to in Daybreak 1 and 2. So they went, we're just gonna put a whole bunch of them in this game. Really make people break some walls.
Get ready. This enemy's tough.
Come on. Guess I don't have a choice.
There we go. Can I?
Hit them with their full might.
Ah, come on. I want to get on the other side of them.
Practically.
It's fine.
Yes.
There we go. Get the nice EX train. You have a 0 art. So let's do a nice little boost. Nice. Good. Hmm.
Let's stay on the defensive.
F
No
it.
touching.
Let's go for a defense.
It's time.
Ah, come on. Let's go for a defend. Regen guard isn't terrible.
Got you.
No Fatal Lance.
Use a shot.
Here, have some coin bullets.
What a lovely treasure chest.
Watch out for range attack.
Go. Ram powder.
I need to keep at it.
Getting engagement.
That one didn't survive even a second.
Watch out for range attacks.
Good. And we should be getting a good amount of that stuff. Mercy. Okay, so they're holding that one back. 30 plugins procured. Magic drop. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many Zocs in the field. Enemies, yeah. Slain on the field, charge skills activated. Ooh, 100 attacks perfectly evaded. Decoy. Do I already have? I'm pretty sure I already have decoy.
They were in over their heads.
In this one, I assume they are giving so many duplicates of special courts like decoy because of how big the cast is. Right? When you have so many people that could benefit from a given build.
Deploy shots.
There we go. We're just gonna beat it up, kill it on the field.
Battle over. Let's resume our business.
If I was smart, I would be playing as I would have been doing that as Yorda to get her CP, but
Looks like a rest stop.
not a big deal. Curious, what happens if I use Grimgarten with these two in
Yes, that's better.
my party. Start game. Party lineup? Nah, darn. I was hoping. Let's do Grimoire Decryption because I think I can do one.
Have you come to unravel
Oh,
the
no, I can
wisdom
do a lot
within?
more than one. Okay. Yeah, let's begin decryption.
Leave it to me.
Give me all the good stuff.
Decryption complete.
Nice. Yeah.
What do you
Dude,
think?
this is so much better than hitting that goddamn square with all the bullets. This is so much nicer. Okay, green skill stone, backpack casual, regain the administration field battle. Okay, image cover B, fairy's old outfit A, gold skill stone, cool, Van's old outfit sans coat, which I think is not too different from his normal outfit now, if he's this old outfit sans coat. Yeah, okay. Just want to go into crafts, and I do still have plenty of character skills. He's at level 19, so I don't want to use two. Like, the thing is, I don't want to get up to level 5 on the skills and be wasting character, like wasting XP on skills. If that makes sense, right? If like, I probably shouldn't have put this up to 5. I probably should have put it up to 4, and then all the other stuff I could have been a little bit more free with.
Better with every rehearsal. Better with every rehearsal.
That way, once as I go up to 30, I can get as much XP without the character skill stones as possible, and then afterwards rock those. Because I don't want to use any of the generic random ones until I've gotten the character skill stones and use those. Okay, what? Fear 2, Onyx. Yeah, that. Oh, okay.
Looking to adjust your ordnance?
Yeah. Okay. And we already rested there. So, let's hope everything goes well. I'm sure it will. What could possibly go wrong? Other than fighting another one of those beefed out fucking invisible monsters that are frankly annoying with a primarily non-customizable team.
Yes, but something's off.
That's a pretty big crowd. I'm getting bad vibes from all this.
God damn it, I guess I need to walk to work. Ooh, rough. How long does it take?
The world is enslaved by a pathological disease. The white population is infested with anti-immigration sentiment, while Easterners are immured by tradition. Mankind is powerless before their own inhibitions, snared in the sin shackled to them from birth. But don't lose heart, for salvation yet awaits humanity. This false night we call our lives shall be exposed, and a new dawn will rise to guide us.
Yay!
Oh no.
A, D. About 1 hour, 20 minutes with bicycle. Okay, that's not too bad. Put on some tunes.
We have to do something.
I know. Let's get in there and bust this up. We gotta get rid of that white miasma. Don't care how you do it, so long as it's done.
Got it.
Snowing throws are already.
Snow's
Okay.
over,
So
folks.
biking probably isn't the best way to go about it.
Who are they?
Wake up!
Why am I?
Blah.
Be gone, demons!
Be
Suppression
gone.
spell, activate!
You have that?
Shadow skill. Abractio tenebrae.
Yeah. She just has a Wait, Ren can do that? She can just use magic?
Dare you interfere?
Or use a spell? Yeah, smelling synapse probably all I say. Ugh, rough.
The women I don't recognize, but you're that good-for-nothing Spriggan.
The one and only. This makes, what, our third parley? Except this time, you're like a whole different person.
Didn't you play Daybreak? I did. I just don't remember her using spells. Or did she get the use of that once she settled her inner demons? It's there's a lot of series information to keep in one brain, all right? All right. I see something below the
We'll be holding on to her for the time being. Better start scrounging up some more Mira for the next ransom. Shut up! What part of we're not going anywhere did you not get?
You ain't acting like yourself, Jeffrey Valentino. Whatever happened to the sharp, cold-blooded leader of Desire, the most notorious delinquent gang in Edith? And the hell was up with the grand sermon a minute ago? Who died and made you Archbishop?
So the old man didn't have the stones to confront his prodigal son, who he had locked up under the same roof. Instead, he resorted to putting up a 4SPG.
Those eyes.
Don't tell me you read that book.
He read the Necronomicon.
Whoa.
Dark. No. Distorted light energy.
What's happening to my shadow?
What is this? Unnatural power.
Nope.
No, not yet. There's more where this came from. I've been chosen by the new dawn, by the harbinger of change, who will transcend this wretched world.
Oh, okay. Oh. Pretty neat. Demi-Executor Jeffrey Valentino. Mamma mia.
What the hell is that?
A mechanical body?
Is he like that invisible creature from before?
Get over yourself, you prick! I'm gonna dismantle you piece by piece, and then...
You've left yourself wide open.
Money.
That's it!
Oh no, my weapon. Come on. Give it to me. Yeah, time stop. We know what this means. Time to bear the nightmare.
Wait, this again? Haven't heard a peep out of you since April. Welcome back to the real world.
Snap back to reality.
Congrats on setting a world record for longest nap ever taken, Mare Bear.
I wasn't napping, you jerk!
That's the sass we want. Vance Custom Hollow, MKESV004, Mare.
You never change, do you? If I had a 50 Mira coin for every time you jumped in the line of fire for someone else, I'd be a very rich hollow.
Yeah, you'd probably have at least 6 or 7 coins at this point. You'd be pretty wealthy. Like, I'm trying to think of who has more. I mean, he has more games under his belt, but between him and Reen, who does the Piccolo more often? Because I think it's a tight race, honestly.
Guess I did do that with Agnes before. Well, you know how it is. A client getting hurt would wreck my rep. So, I'm curious. What made you pop in?
Well, I just felt like it, that's all. As the one and only MKESV004, I can very well come and go as I please.
Nah, you ain't slipping this one past me. There's a set condition for when you show up like this.
And it's when I'm about to die.
You've only ever appeared when Agnes was nearby with a Genesis device. Even when you took over Yume's body, the Genesis was within range of my Zyphus connection. If you're here now, then was that never a condition in the first place? Or has the situation changed?
Marisha soon.
I...
She'll be there soon enough. No one can resist Van's charm.
Fine, we can table this for now. If you're here, I'm assuming you're ready to go, right?
Naturally. Together with those shard functions you got from Marduk, my support capabilities will shine brighter than ever.
Good to hear. It's been a while, but how's about we kick this party up a notch, huh?
Yeah.
Way ahead of you. Well then, Van. Will you bear the nightmare, or not?
I'll bear it.
What is that?
Stando.
It's Van's special form. Wait, but Agnes isn't.
Henshin.
Darkness-clad demon and bear of the nightmare, Grendel!
Good. The transformation went off without a hitch. Your strength in this form should be even higher than before.
Perfect.
I see. So you bound its power so I could have a tighter grip on the reins. Still like an explanation on how you did that. But I'm not about to bite the hand that feeds. Alright, you silver spoon brat. Come and get it!
We need to define have you yourself for the armor.
I'm the seasoned nightmare here. So if you think you can take me, you've got another thing coming! Don't mock me, Spriggan!
Mecha Beast Jeffrey. God, when his hair is going like that, all I can think of is Nameless King from DS3.
After I crush you!
Zero
That's
Arts.
my line, buddy. Now, time to bring you back to reality.
You're weak to time, so
Certain arts will be more potent.
you gotta go with this. There we go. That was pretty nice. Okay, we have a crit turn. Do you have anything? Nothing. All stats up. There we go. Let's do this.
There you are.
Thank you.
Good. Actually, and it's everyone else but Van, or but her. Let's just do it again. So everyone's doubled. Grendel, going to take multiple consecutive turns. Select what actions you want to take from the list and perform some heavy-hitting moves. Do not take consecutive turns. If you defend, Mara will always act as support during Grendel battles. Can be divided into following. Basic, rapid onslaught, heavy spike stand can be used repeatedly. Crafts, powerful crafts during a single string of attacks can only be used once. Magic crafts, powerful magic attack crafts during a single string of attacks can only be used once. S crafts, special move that can be performed while S boosted, cost 100 CP. Press R2 to activate immediately.
How's it feel to bear the nightmare again after so long?
Feels pretty good.
I haven't forgotten this feeling for a single second.
I just has it all.
I'm glad to hear it. But don't go getting cocky just yet.
Don't worry. I'll make sure to give this guy the thrashing of a lifetime. No more games.
Yo.
I'll slaughter you.
Wait. Okay. So he doesn't Zoc. He does get 4 moves. Okay. I see. So
Let's stay on the offensive.
let's do the smart thing, and let's hit him with Mortal Raid And then Howling Roar, Limited Blaster, and then Regal Beatdown. The Sassy Holocore is back. Hell yeah. Yeah, because I guess I'm willing to bet that prior to this, they had regular Zoc with Grendel, like internally, and then went, okay, Zocking with Grendel is too broken, so we can't let Grendel go twice, unfortunately. Nice. Jeez. Okay. Also, actually, I don't have. Yeah, let's do this.
Thank you. My thanks. Activating drive. There! I'll cover you!
City Array, my beloved. Delay, we love it.
That which ushers in the new dawn.
I'm afraid we don't have time to indulge in your delusions. We will free your heart from the demon's claws.
Initiating drive.
Okay, S boost attack usage count. Activate Zoc to take. Yeah, I already did it. Don't tell me what I've already done, you son of a bitch. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna do this so his res hopefully goes down. And I don't want to use. Yeah, and I'll just do another Rapid Onslaught because I hopefully will be able to save up enough CP to be able to potentially S-craft the next time he, the next time, or when he's stunned. Okay.
Certain arts will be more potent.
Tank damage. Here, delay M. Yeah, you know what? Do that.
I'm up.
I'll cover you!
Hand of Satana. There we go. Good. Quick CP regen. No, we'll do this right now.
Channel through me! Moving in!
Okay. And then delay L. Doesn't seem too bad. Nice. Oh no!
You're the one in the
Damage
red.
received.
Want to see the dawn so bad? Then go to bed already.
Okay. So here's the conundrum. Well, here's the conundrum. I can't S-craft because he's still zocked up for however many turns. Which means I need to act and then hope that that's enough. Okay, damage down, Howling Roar.
Let's stay on the offensive.
Res. Yeah, because damage received isn't too bad of a effect. Okay. Nope. Still has to wait for the recast, unfortunately. So.
Arts will be more potent.
Hit them with their full might!
Yeah, this is a case where I think I should do Grand Ren because it's a crit turn. Or maybe I should do... Might be able to do both. You know what, I'll do her. Because she has strength up to 2 times. If he stays stunned beyond this... Paraselini. Okay. He's still boosted. He's still... Still down. So I will do Grand Rend because the extra damage from the crit. Yeah, because I mean, as long as he never really gets a chance to attack, damage received doesn't mean anything.
Now close your eyes.
There we go. Wow, you are still stunned? Okay, well, let's do this.
Let's stay on the offensive.
So we can EX chain.
You're a goner.
Which do good amount. Nice. Hell yeah. In terms of boosted enemies, wasn't nearly as bad as the other ones. Hey, Arrow Slash has been upgraded to Gale Slash. See, this is what I prefer over the things that some of the games do where it's like blank moves 2. I'm like, come on, man, come up with a new name. Looking at you, a lot of the Cold Steel games. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
This can't be happening! I've evolved beyond my human form!
And I don't have any lips.
I am the Vanguard, who will bring forth a new dawn, who will end this farce of a world!
Yeah, you see how bad they're in new Fable. I never played any of the old Fable games, and the only thing I've heard about the new one, also hi there, Pastel Grizzly, thanks for dropping by, is that they're having like during the game there's gonna be like mockumentary style cutscenes with the characters, which like outside of it being part of Fable, which I don't have any history with, it's like it's an interesting concept for a way to do character cutscenes because I've never seen it in any game. They're getting rid of the good and evil and making it morally gray, so no more good choice or evil choice, which is a signature. Oh, so they're getting rid of the morality thing entirely and just making it so you're morally good. Yeah, that's kind of eh. That's the opposite of what the Trail series did. They made it so you're always good, and then they gave you they gave you the LGC, which, yeah. No more character altering to your actions. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of missing the point of the series. Because if that's like a mainstay of the series that people go to it for because it was there, and removing it kind of is like, I mean, once again, I never played any of the Fable games, so I have no skin in the game, as it were. But yeah, that sucks to hear. Oh.
Is this guy with those freaks who held us captive until we were 3?
Wait! What are you?
Stop being such a spoiled brat! You worthless piece of human waste! You were once a crafty son of a bitch back when you led Desire. The kind who'd aid and abet the world's most heinous mafia. The kind who'd kidnap a young lady and drain her family of everything they had. The kind who'd put his friend in the mafia's line of fire after he wanted out of the gang, keeping him from ever seeing his girlfriend again. The kind with a power-hungry, money-grubbing shitbag of a father who only sees you as a pain in his ass. Then, after Desire went under, you turned into a nobody who couldn't even hold on to his own twisted idea of glory! But despite all that, despite being a hellspawn kicked out of Gehenna's front gate, at least you were still you! In the same way that no one's 100% evil, you had your own moral compass to live by, didn't you? And even if he was only out for himself, and just trying to avoid knocking on the criminal underworld's door, your father followed his code too, when he went out posting 4 SPGs to save your worthless ass! But if you want to spit in his face and throw everything away, all to run off to some fantasy land, then by all means. Because at the end of the day, the only one who can decide what's best for you is you yourself.
Van.
What a load of sentimental bullshit. I always knew you were soft deep down. To think Almada was brought down by some wuss. What a sick freaking joke. Damn it.
I didn't bring down no one. They were their own undoing. I get now that you were being compelled to act by that strange power. But just answer me one thing. Are you gonna keep up this wandering around at night business? Or will you stay home and keep out of trouble?
Guessing my asshole father put you up to asking that. Don't think I'm gonna have much choice there, honestly. Why the hell did I even come to this place? Why did I give that weird-ass speech?
Look out!
Yo, Risha.
Get back!
Quick, put him in the shadow dimension. Yo, I'm gonna hack the bullets away.
Damn it.
Aw, bested by a bunch of filthy, stinking cheaters. How sad. If I'd only been up against you and Yorda, that guy would have had his brains and guts splattered all over the ground.
Ix!
You're wearing a different colored hoodie. Forcer number 20A, Ix the Glinting Bullet.
Props, Yorda. You did a bang-up job tracking me this far. I'd have been doubly blown away if you had spoiled my experiment. But it was a smashing success. Too bad for you.
Ix, what are you saying?
You little shit. Don't tell me he's involved in all this.
Did Harwood have a hand in putting together this religious farce?
Who can say? Actually, nah. I won't string you along this time. You'll find out soon enough anyway.
Hey, that's nice.
The Oathbreakers got nothing to do with this.
Okay.
And I'm not acting on any orders from the Anguis.
Okay, so you're just doing this?
Oh yeah, and I've been ignoring those calls from that annoying old fart with the bowl cut.
Bowl cut? You mean...
I had already surmised as much.
Hello there, I'm an evil scientist.
Friendly word of warning. There's not much time left. That's why I picked up this little side hustle. And I can do that because it's my privilege as an enforcer.
Oh.
What? No way.
You have a Genesis?
Is that Onyes's? No.
Ix, wait! Just talk to me, please!
Okay, a secret Genesis?
About what? I have nothing to say to you. And I don't got time to chat now that trouble's on its way in. Like I said before, we're not the same. You do your thing and I'ma do mine. Here's an idea. Why don't you go work for him? I'll bet that old pushover will let you do whatever the hell you want.
Hey!
Hey, I would, but shut up.
Ix!
See you around, Yorda.
Don't go.
So that's Yorda's brother. I've never seen that type of teleportation before.
We shouldn't be surprised that there's a new type of evil teleportation.
Neither have I. It wasn't at all like the kind the Society uses. Without so much as a warning, he was gone. It's as though his very existence was simply erased.
That's not possible!
So is anyone going to explain how the Society does it?
Why? Why can't I get a reading? He was right here just a second ago, but it's like every trace of him is gone.
Hey, deep breaths. I'm sure there's a trick behind it we're not seeing.
Show notepad.
Like maybe it has something to do with that white object he was holding. Bet we can confirm that with everyone's favorite keeper of secrets. Right, Renee?
Yo, what's
As
up?
I've said 1,000 times over, it's Kincaid.
You ain't gonna get me to call you by your last name, bud. Presidential aide, a member of the CID's analysis division, Renee Kincaid.
You've stolen a march on us yet again. No matter how much time passes, your impeccable sense of smell never ceases to amaze, Van.
Mr. Kincaid, I take your presence here to mean you've been following this case as well.
That's the man with the CID.
Looking
There
around.
don't appear to be any casualties. Even the Deputy Secretary's son has made it out no worse for wear, it seems. As such, there's no cause for our intervening in this matter. I've already taken the liberty of contacting the Edith Police Department and the Guild.
What's with the anime trope of having cracked smells? Well, they've even said that his sense of smell is not actually smell. It's just intuition. He just says it's smell because, I don't know, whatever. It's the spidey sense.
They should be here in short order, so I'll leave you to finish conducting your business.
I've already seen Naruto that's easily countered. Yeah, you just gotta put your ass in their face and then fart. And then they can't fight back. While you do some shadow clones and then you do the Naruto Uzumaki barrage.
That's...
I like how Yin quickly put on... she quickly put on that mask. When did she put on the mask? I don't remember her putting on the mask. Wasn't she unmasked before? Wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah, so it was Yin at that point. Yeah, so it was Rishia. No, I can't get a reading. And then as soon as Renee came in, that's when on. You know, like Iron Man. Nanotech.
You're a real piece of work, you know that?
I see the CID has grown quite adept at passing the buck.
On a separate matter, our pact with the Society remains active. Thus, I will not be pursuing you at this time. Bear in mind, however, that there are 3 days remaining until it is null and void.
Oh.
I cannot make any guarantees after that.
3 days? Isn't that...
And that's why they had to push it up. Because the president really doesn't want the Society interfering with the rocket launch. Because, you know, they would for shits and fucking giggles.
The day of the launch, yes? One has to wonder just how many strings you've been pulling in the interim.
Seems like your people are bent on overlooking cases like this one till then. The hell is the CID? No. What are you and the president even thinking?
That information is classified. I'm not at liberty to speak on that point, I'm afraid. Surely you, of all people, can understand that. Van Arkwright of Arkwright Solutions.
Come on, bro. We're friends.
Just so we're clear, this guy comes with me. He's part of my 4SPG.
Do as you will. Heiyue is free to take the Easterners with them as well. I'll clear that with the police before I take my leave.
You have my thanks. In that case, I'll call in my reinforcements now.
And that's so interesting. Whereas like, oh yeah, because they're Easterners, we'll let the we'll let the It's still just fucking wild. We're gonna because they're Eastern. We're gonna effectively let the Yakuza take them instead of actual like custody.
Renee, what's going on?
As I said over the phone, you may ask Mr. Arkwright there to fill you in.
Leaving?
On the rest.
What are you planning to do?
Just going back for now. I need some time to sort this all out. Feels like the society is gonna start acting on its plans soon, too. Thanks for handling my 4SPG. I mean, it helped put things in perspective. If I learn anything useful, I'll reach out. Until then, good luck and stuff.
See you later,
Wait a
Yorda.
sec.
You're cool.
Brought in another stray, have we?
Not likely. I was the one on a leash there.
Ren and Risha?
But anyway.
And now she's changed back into her civilian
Taking
clothes.
stock of the situation.
So now it's obvious. So why she even
Swing
bother?
by the office in the morning.
Can crank the volume.
Tomorrow? My schedule is a bit tight, but I suppose I can make time.
So-
I'll come along with Agnes then.
Is it too quiet then, or are you just talking about the people in the background talking with the interim stuff? Hey, but we did Act 1! Everything's quiet? Okay. Okay, so 27.6, so let's go up to, let's go up to 23.9, maybe? I don't know. But we did it. We beat Act 1.
Truly well done.
That's what we're talking about. 64 S
Can't
rank.
complain with
So,
that.
Nice to know I haven't missed anything.
It was a group effort.
Okay, Risha this time. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But yeah, if she's immediately gonna go back into civilian clothing while Renee's kind of walking away, what the point was even her putting on the mask? Because frankly, that just makes more questions as to why she's down there for everyone else that isn't in the know about Rishima's thing or Bo's channel. So heart pounding.
It's Euroboros, Myroboros, Ouroboros. Okay, we're gonna kick this off with a major announcement. Save it for later? Yeah, no, Lamau. Anyways,
Lamau.
guess what? I'm right in the middle of filming a huge promo vid. Yeah! We're so back! It's for an early build of a new tower defense game. You know the drill. Protect castles, smoke invaders, etc., etc. No spoilers, but my cute AF duo partner Bale Bros seriously goes through it. Real talk, I thought it'd be kind of mid at first, but then I bumped into some baddies I can really get it bad for. From cinnamon rolls to cinnamon rolls, we got a goatee contender, trust. Y'all gotta check this out when it drops.
No one says goatee. Do they?
I'm a hop off now.
Is that not
Later.
just
Be sure to smash those
written
like and subscribe
shorthand?
buttons on your way out.
Does anyone actually say goatee instead of just game of the year? Is that Memcho? Oh god, I wish it was Memcho. I like Memcho so much more. Oh, okay. So now, okay, now you're just adding in a fucking root system now? That really bring it. Okay, so when do we get the Genesis back so we can so we can do some time rewind stuff? Because if we're just bringing it all back, you didn't know the game had roots. I didn't know. I thought, like, with the way the game presented Act 1 and like the prologue into Act 1, I thought it was just going to be, oh hey, here's Act 1 part like 1, part 2, part 3, and then it was going to be each of like the separate people. I didn't realize it was going to be fucking like, well, I guess we still have to go into it, but I'm wondering if it's going to be Reverie-esque. You swap between them mid-route, or if you're locked in like Daybreak 2. I imagine it's going to be more locked in like Daybreak 2, but still. Bro, just haven't been paying attention. You say goat, also surprise collab. Okay. So we got choices. Choices are to be had here because we have Reen with Altina, Fee, Crow, and Toa. I mean, the Toa alone is pulling me that way. Then we got Van with the crew, with someone special. Power creep starts now, yeah. And then we have our boy Kevin, haven't been seen in a while, with the Sinners, which is going to be interesting seeing how Kevin fits into that group, because I want to bring it back. As I said before, Falcom is exceedingly good at dialogue and interpersonal relations when it's a group of 4 people. The SSS was fantastic, and the Sinners in Reverie was fantastic. They were a highlight group of that entire game, right? I'm wondering how Kevin's gonna fit into this. And now I'm just sitting here going, what one do I want to do? Oh boy. Because, I mean, the way I'm thinking, maybe try and leave Van for last each time. Because I'm willing to bet Van's stuff staying in Edith is going to be a bit more central plot forward, maybe? I also think it's interesting because it's telling you on the timeline what has the earliest start point and the latest finish point. Although why this one has a little, like, line, probably just for visual flair. I'd say it's all, I mean, I guarantee they're all going to be important. It's just more a matter of, like, how do I say? I envision, just as a lot of people say Reverie is like CS5, I'm thinking of this as Daybreak 3, right? So Van's presumably going to be a bit more important than the other ones, but ultimately they're all going to be important. How do I want to handle this? You know what? Let's just go Reen. Then we'll do Kevin. Then we'll do Van. This is the real Daybreak 2. Hey, how about you go after yourself, Sleeper? Daybreak 2 is fine. This could be Daybreak 3. I do wonder. I really hope at some point they do another Act 2 White Shadows. I do hope at some point they do another Reverie style switch between the paths for stuff. I think that would be... Oh, wait. Didn't mean to hit start. My bad. I was trying to pause the game. There we go. I was trying to pause the game, so now I can come over to the stream and officially update the title, Act 2. Now, we know that they were heading to Basel anyway, but City of Higher Learning and Industry, located in southwestern Calvert, is home to the Republic's premier educational establishment, the Institute of Science, as well as the headquarters of the Verne Group, one of the nation's leading manufacturers. As such, it is right at the forefront of academic and technological development. Panzer Soldat, human mobile weapon developed by the Rhineford Company during the Arabonian Civil War. Originally used by the Noble Alliance, it was afterward adopted by the Empire's regular army, which deployed them in a great number during the Battle of Jormungand. Cool. July 9th, 1209, 9:50 p.m. Specialized freight airship Sullivan, manufactured by Aldraco. That's a new name, Verne Group. Okay, so it's part of the Verne Group,
that
but
Spriggan was actually pretty useful. Things are moving right along.
who's that voice? Is that the voice of what's his face? Fat kid that hangs out in the Crossbow sewers and hacks people? Is that him?
He does conduct field tests for Marduk after all. And his group even resolved that prior incident.
Because that's a different voice than the voice he had in... What was it, CS3 or 4?
We're getting close to a solution for our own issue, correct?
Yep, the ID slot expansion is nearly wrapped up, so we should be able to begin Phase 2 by tomorrow.
I wonder if it's because they're saying, okay, he's finally kind of going through more puberty. So now instead of having, because I'm pretty sure it was a voice actress before, so now it's like, hey, let's get a guy to do it.
I'll be the one handling that, of course. Could you contact the others in the meantime?
Affirmative. It's the least I can do. Since
Yona,
I can't help
that's
with
it.
development. You have my continued support, Mr. Sacred.
Yep,
Please
Yona
give
Sacred.
my regards to Chief Plato.
Will do. Seem like you've got your hands full. Just be careful not to overdo it, Orion.
His lines were pretty quiet.
Thanks for the help, Altina. It must be difficult doing all this while you're out and about.
And is this level of volume better than before, or do I still need to bump it up a little bit?
Not at all. I haven't done much to help since yesterday.
Maybe it might also just be a matter of mixing as well. I could maybe see if I can put the voice volume up higher.
I should have spent more time studying hardware instead of just software programming.
You've done more than enough, seeing as you've been helping out at both Thor's Academy and the Foundation. That was Yona, right? From the Crossbell branch? I bet I'd hardly recognize him or Chief Plato, not to mention Kia from the SSS, or even that Star Princess girl.
Yes.
You're right. I was lucky to see them all when we visited Yuna's place. Kia's grown so much, but she still can't keep up with Sully.
Oh, okay.
I think you've grown a bit too, Altina. Aren't you about 3 reach taller than Milliam?
Hey!
That's true. But I feel lacking when comparing our proportions. How vexing.
Okay. Is that what we're doing now? Altina's getting taller, but Milliam's apparently getting curvaceous.
I guess this is what sets people apart.
Well, you're only 17. There's plenty of time to grow.
17. Is that the predicted age? Because how long were they in the pods?
Look at Fee. She's 20, but she's still growing bit by bit.
If you say so. Instructor Toa, on the other hand.
No need to spell it out. She's well aware.
You can say that again. Better be careful she doesn't hear you talking about it behind her back.
Well, you dissing Toa and her tight jeans?
She doesn't skimp on her morning glass of milk. Even now.
Milk's delicious.
When we saw her last month, Jellica and I teased her about it until she had smoke coming out of her ears.
Jeez, no wonder she got mad. You two never change.
Is Angelica a Jellicle?
Even though you're so far apart, you still manage to see each other quite often.
That goes for you too. I should say that goes for all of us in Class 7.
I'm saying I don't think Kana would help Aquakinas. I mean... Yeah, probably. She's not as screw loose. Rage baiting Toa because she's small. How darest they?
Can't deny we've been pretty active all over the place, even after everything that went down in Crossbell. Who'd have thought that even with my head start, we'd end up in Calvert together?
Yeah. Hard to think our nations were at war with each other until just 3 years ago. Now Calvert is a superpower in its own league, about to accomplish something unheard of. I just can't believe the presidential office invited us to have front row seats.
Tell me about it. I looked into it some on the side while I was on my assignment in the Free Cities.
We will soon be arriving at our destination near Basel, Province de Ouge, in the Calvert Republic.
Province de Ouge.
We ask that you please not forget any of your personal items and prepare to disembark. For the 2 machine units being transported, the team on location will handle...
I see lights down below. That must be it.
The home of the Vern Group, and also a renowned university.
Yep. Basel really is the most cutting-edge city in the Republic.
Damn, that's bright. I think that's far too bright.
It all started back in May, when the Republic launched their first ever rocket into outer space. Announced internationally without warning, their comms and observation satellite was up in orbit only a month afterward. The Republic's and the President's intentions weren't clear, which left the continent in a panic. Our Erebonian Empire was no exception.
What's the tech city is always being built inside mountains? It's because what is a tech city but kind of like a dwarf city but with electricity? Got put it in a mountain. Official diplomatic and covert channels made repeated, frantic requests to confirm the Republic's intentions to no avail. while Thor's military academy coordinated its own intelligence efforts between campuses, including students and alumni. That was when the Republic reached out to Thor's and the Imperial government with a sudden request. There are no dwarves, only gnomes. Well, we don't know that. There could be dwarves. In the spirit of technological and human cooperation, we invite 2 of the Empire's finest Panzer Soldat pilots to a space program training exercise. If possible, we would like to welcome the Ashen and Azure Chevaliers associated with Thor's military academy. And that invitation came from none other than the space program's HQ and the presidential office. As a result, after much consideration by the Empire and Thor's, my helper for this trip, Altina Orion, and I, Reen Schwarzer, headed to Ord State. There, we reunited with Crow, who had been working out of the Free Cities, and set off to Calvard. Like, no matter how much we want to pretend Reen can be with anyone, it's obviously Elisa. Nah, it's Toa! I'll weep if it's not. Our friends Toa Herschel and Fee Clausel, who are already in the Republic, will be meeting up with us there to help us out.
Of course, the night before this trip, I received one more surprise. A message from someone completely unexpected.
Oh my god.
Time is nigh. The 8 leaves must come together as one, and cut a path to the land where the heavens turn. It is after your fateful clash with the Black God that you will find your true blade.
It was a letter from a man I hadn't seen in nearly 6 years. The man who taught me the way of the sword. The founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. My master, Yun Ka-Fai, the Sword Hermit.
Damn, dude. Give him a turtle shell and then he can be the Turtle Hermit. Teach Reen the Kamehameha. Or Proving Ground. Ooge Canyon. It's the Ooge. July 9th, 10 p.m. Project Startaker near Basel. Ort Proving Ground. Reen Route Run. Reen Route 1. An invitation to Basel.
Reen Schwarzer, Crow Armbrust, and all your associates. Welcome
Just because
to the Calvard Aerospace Forces Ort Proving Ground.
Yeah. Hello.
Present arms. Salute the heroes of our ally, Erebonia.
We have AK-47s. They have swords.
Damn.
Whoa, what's all this?
Project Startaker's Commander-in-Chief, Air Force General Daniel Haring.
My name is Daniel Haring. I am the commander of the Calvard Aerospace Force. I have the pleasure of being the one in charge of Project Startaker and overseeing this special exercise.
The guns are so bad in this verse,
I
right?
look forward to working with you, Schwarzer, Armbrust, and Orion.
Guns are only good if you're facing generics. Or you're in a cutscene.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. My name is Reen Schwarzer. To be honest, I never imagined such a warm welcome.
Yeah, you really rolled out the red carpet. But don't you think it was a bit much?
Indeed. Their impeccable timing suggests practice.
Sorry for the unexpected surprise. It was President Gramhart's request, with as much grandeur as possible and the utmost respect. So he said. After all, we owe Thor's quite a debt for putting a stop to the Great War on its first day, only 3 years ago.
Yeah, box art from CS4.
Well, I wouldn't give us that much credit. It was only possible thanks to the ceasefire and the efforts of the Republican Army in Operation Mille Mirage.
The fact that the appointed commander came from another nation was a huge shock to everyone at the time.
It said that the one who made the final decision to give him command of Calvert's troops, in spite of opposition, was you, General Haring.
You certainly know your stuff. To tell the truth, I've known Lieutenant General Bright for a long time. That the incoming president also knew him personally was a crucial factor.
Hello.
Is that really true?
I see. I mean, I heard he was a former soldier, but...
From what I'm told, the Ashen Chevalier, still more or less a child at the time, was put through a lot during the armed conflicts 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's saying something. God, seeing the
Despite that,
CS1-2
he managed
graphics.
to repel our forces with ease, taking great pains to minimize casualties even among his enemies. Those soldiers stand here today. No doubt their enthusiasm played a role in your well-deserved welcome.
Thanks for saving our life, dude.
I'm truly honored.
He comes off as friendly enough, but the Intelligence Division's rating places him among the highest threat levels.
I don't doubt for a second he's more than he's letting on. And it sounds like he and President Gramhart are pretty tight.
Now then, the joint exercise will be held tomorrow at 1300 hours.
Okay.
I've already arranged for you to stay at a hotel in the city this evening, so I hope you'll take the night to unwind and refresh. Once we finish with the
Thanks.
exercise, we'll celebrate with a proper reception, featuring some light refreshments and appetizers.
No doubt we'll be under close surveillance.
We'll be looking forward to it. Also, about tomorrow's arrangements.
Actually, I hate to bring this up after you've gone through all the trouble. But thanks to some pals of ours, we've already got tonight's accommodations figured out.
What do you mean?
Let them in.
Yes, sir!
Does that vehicle belong to the guild?
Oh, don't tell me.
Yo, my God, speed and tower.
Fee?
We weren't supposed to meet until tomorrow.
I actually managed to get all my stuff done and get here early.
Same here. Though I'm still a little distracted by what's been going on in the capital.
Are these Thor's folks seriously just going to ignore us? I don't know what you're planning, but for security reasons, these people will be staying...
We appreciate your concern, but you don't need to fret.
Oh. Oh, walked up that ledge. Associate Professor at the Basel Institute of Science, Esmerée Archette.
The professor's house has all of the latest security features, so you won't have to worry about your guests of honor, right?
It's been a long time, Professor. Apologies for making you come all the way here, despite your busy schedule.
It's no trouble at all, General. The plan has almost come to fruition thanks to your hard work. As it happens, I'm already acquainted with your guests, so I was happy to offer my home. I hope I'm not overstepping.
Not at all. If you'll have them, then we'll leave their accommodations to you. By the
Saves
look
our
of it, you have
taxpayer dollars.
transportation handled as well. Please rest well tonight, everyone. Someone from the presidential office will stop by to see you in the morning. Please refer to them if you have any questions about tomorrow's arrangements.
Okay. That way we won't be under
It's
surveillance.
a pleasure to finally meet you. I've heard a lot about you, actually. I never could have expected this would be where we'd run into each other, though.
Professor Schmidt told me you've been researching East Zumeria's desertification.
That's right, though recent developments regarding the space program have brought me back home, and I decided to help you all out after I got a call from Toa.
I really appreciate it.
Oh, is that so? I guess she did attend that symposium in the Republic back in April.
Reen, Crow, everything's unloaded. Tier piece included.
Thor's chief mechanic, Mint Brown.
Tier fees?
That little squirt of a mechanic speaks a language all her own.
Now that's just plain rude, Crow. Don't you know I'm a grown woman who also happens to have a boyfriend?
Aw, damn.
Huh? Me and President Toa? Weren't you two meeting up tomorrow?
We're a bit early. Long time no see.
It's nice to see you too, Mint.
Dude, Elliot just be tapping that.
Well, I'm glad you made it. Whoa! That's one of the Republic's assault frames?
She's supposed to be an adult?
Hey, Mint! Don't get too carried away.
Nah, it's fine. Leave her be.
Head of the Basel Artisans Guild, the Chief Engineer Giscard.
I heard she's helping out Professor Smith. Well, there's no doubt the girl's got plenty of experience. For tonight, we'll conduct the final inspection and make sure your machines are in tip-top condition.
Thank you. I'm Reen Schwarzer, by the way.
The name's Crow Armbrust. My machine's got more than a few quirks, so best of luck. Honestly, it's been a minute since anyone from Rhineford's had a look.
It's quirky. It's got blue on it. Reen's personal unit, manufactured by the Rhineford Company. Turfing Type S, Saber. Crow's personal unit, manufactured by the Rhineford Company. Turfing Type X, Cross.
Is that so? Just leave it to me. Esmeralda's been around, but I haven't seen you since April, Professor. Well, there's a torrent of things I've been meaning to discuss with you, but work's kept me busy.
That's quite all right. I know you're as dedicated to the space program as anyone. I'm the one who should be sorry since I haven't been able to help out.
Nonsense. This isn't something someone like you needs to get involved with.
Well, there's a lot to take care of, but you can leave it to us.
Speaking of which, it's getting quite late. Shall we head to Basel?
Yes, let's. Unfortunately, someone will have to squeeze into the Lino.
That won't be necessary.
I got my motorcycle.
An orbital bike? When did you sneak something like that in?
Oh, I did see them put in some extra cargo before takeoff.
Wait, that isn't from Rhineford. It's from Etwas, the luxury car manufacturer.
Crow? Care to explain?
Hey, come on. Back in the Free Cities, a ride like this, keep a low profile.
How dare you cheat with another brand?
Don't give me that. Even Jellica and George wanted to drive one.
Classic Crow and Toa.
How dare you get a different brand of vehicle? Why aren't you loyal?
Makes sense that they get like this when they're together. They've known each other longer than us. Speaking of, it's good to see you again. It's been since April, hasn't it? I'll be counting on you.
Sure, I won't let you down.
Looks like we won't have to split up then, huh?
It's about 20 minutes to Basel. It's dark out, so everybody drive safe.
Okay, so Crow, just blast it. Go as fast as you can. Do some cool drifts.
I'm relieved they got there safely, and the Professor's offer is within our expectations. I'll dispatch a representative tomorrow morning. Tell me, how do you feel about our chances of success?
Hard to say. Opportunities like this don't come for free, so I'd be grateful if they could at least knock some sense into that daughter of mine.
Oh? Are they meant to be like sparring partners for Hermes?
With their guidance, I put the odds at 50-50.
So
Right.
this is the abandoned road to Ort. I'd heard there was an old gunship blocking the way until last October.
Oh, yeah. Forgot that was part of, like, the environment.
This might be even grander than Ruhr.
I mean, it is bigger. 100%.
No kidding. Here we've got nature, medieval streets, and a cutting-edge city all living side by side.
The aerotrams are amazing too. And all the way up there is...
Yep, the most prestigious research institute in all of Calvert, the Basel Institute of Science. That dome is the famous astronomical observatory.
It's also just unfortunate that this city seems to be the brightest city on the fucking continent. Such radiating light. Time until probably 3 days. 2 days. Okay. So the earliest point of the story is still beyond where Van's first Act 1 was. Okay. Awesome. Engineering City. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. And it makes sense because part of Act 1 was literally bringing Toa to the airport. So, makes sense. Such a nice house. Ooh, a nice nutritious breakfast.
Wow.
Bread.
It's delicious.
Or is that bread? Looks like bread.
Oh.
Yeah, it's bread. Good bread.
And the cheese is exquisite. Oh, and this bread is so fluffy.
Gonna be real. I'm looking at this and it feels like what I would imagine a Japanese person imagining like a Western breakfast to be. Because I don't have anything against rolls, but for me breakfast bread is like toast. Right? Or like a croissant. If those are sausages, breakfast sausages, at least American-wise, that makes a bit more sense. Maybe German or English is a little bit different. Grapes, that's fine. Sunny-side egg makes sense. Then just like some slabs of what appears to be some kind of maybe cheddar? Maybe Swiss? Right? Roll and cold cut, yeah. Like, I don't look at that as a breakfast, roll and cold cuts. It's like a snack or a lunch. And then what? Like, hash browns with the egg on top works. And then what I assume they just have miso soup. Don't cook it this way. Okay.
Even this potato thing?
That's another one of Basil's specialties, a potato pancake called Rosti.
Rosti.
You fry shredded potatoes in a frying pan until they're nice and crispy on the outside.
Oh, a hash brown. Okay, it is just a hash brown.
I see. It sure sounds tasty. Yummy.
Or like a tater tot.
Good grief. You wouldn't guess that you ladies were staying in someone else's home.
They're not wrong, though. It's all really good. Does it have something to do with the ingredients? Maybe the local water?
That's correct. The water here has been essential for the leaps we've made technologically in Basel.
It's really good water.
From maintaining critical machinery to aiding in the production of high-precision optical lenses. In fact, didn't the city of Ruhr also contain high-quality subterranean water?
You're right.
Is that like a
it's actually
thing?
melted snow from the mountains.
Like now I'm asking, is that actually a thing where you need really high quality water for like, technological advances like this? Does this have some historical like relevance?
This has been quite educational.
Now then, since today will be quite busy, why don't we enjoy some dessert a little early?
Cake?
I hope you don't mind.
Cake with breakfast? Ooh.
Ta-da! Introducing the Professor's Special Engadine. It's a news tort packed with plenty of walnuts and nougat.
Nougat.
I want some.
Let me eat it.
Man, I can see why that Arkwright guy was totally sold on this place.
He loves sweets.
Yeah. Apparently one of his assistants grew up here too.
Because apparently this is stuff we can't just say aloud. So we'll be going head to head with the Republic's newest assault frame. Like I once said, we got over 3,000 sorts of bread in Germany and it's growing. That sounds fantastic. I'm planning to, at some point this year, take a vacation, hopefully, to Europe in general. Maybe I'll make it a point to swing by the Deutschland, right? And get some bread. Is Germany one of the places that calls bread pan, or is that just Spanish in Japan? Presumably Portuguese, I'd imagine. Wait, what's bread in German? Oh, wait. That's about the long and short of it. Yep, I'm not at liberty to dive into specifics, though. But I can say that Young, Professor Cronkite, designed it, so it's in a league of its own compared to other assault frame models. Brot. Okay, it's not bread, it's brot. Keep a copy of Daybreak 2 and you reward off the pickpockets. Hey, Sleeper. Hey, Sleeper. We got Weißbrot and Schwarzbrot. So white bread and black bread. That that weird looking B is pronounced like an S, right? They placed you in charge of the cockpit's life support system, correct? Yeah, mainly to help with the air tightness and oxygen concentration. Oh, but you all didn't hear that from me. Guess our hunch was right on the mirror then. Indeed, that new model will definitely be put to use in that project of theirs. No doubt about it. So the dummy unit that launched 2 days ago was for that new model, right? That seems to be the case, yes. From what we saw, its proportions didn't match the Xerxes ones even a little bit. Or Xerxes. Sorry, we probably shouldn't be talking about this now, considering your position in all this. No, it's totally fine, especially since us in the tech unit are pretty tight-knit. Project Startaker is an undertaking of the utmost importance for the Republic. However, while a broader discussion of the usage of space has yet to take place, the opinions and perspectives of other nations in Zemira shouldn't be brushed aside. Yeah, weird-looking B is like a S, is a double S. Okay. So, in the German dub of, I'd say dub. In Trails in the Sky, Weissman. Does he have the that in his name? The this the fuck is that 3 looking E? That's. Naturally, expanding the orbital network and putting a stop to the desertification in the east remain essential goals of the project. In fact, the project's scale is so vast that no single engineer can grasp the whole picture. Though the President, General Haring, and Professor Cronkite understand it in and out, of course. Compared to them, me and Giscard know surprisingly little.
I'm an old man.
It seems that other departments in the government and the media are similar in the dark. I'm sure it wouldn't shock you to learn that the CID is behind it all. Oh? Come to think of it, wasn't a representative from the presidential office coming today? Yeah, that's what they told us. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear.
I apologize for arriving so early in the morning.
Oh.
My name is Renee Kincaid. I'm an aide to President Graham.
Yo, and no clue about Weiss, but never played German. Okay. Come on, go play it right now. Or sub, yeah. Well, it was more just how they write it out in German.
Today's exercise begins at 1 p.m. You'll be joining us at the Ort Proving Ground, where you arrived last night.
Ort?
There, you'll participate in a mock battle with our new assault frame model. Of course, you still have plenty of time to enjoy Basel at your leisure before noon. I'd advise against wandering too far, but you might enjoy a stroll down to the canyon, and you can trust that there won't be surveillance of any kind. You have my word.
Because we know you're worried about that.
We understand. Thank you for taking the time to see us. To be perfectly honest, I assumed we'd be restricted to some degree.
Given this guy's reputation, I can't help but feel there's something suspicious going on.
Indeed. During the war, he easily managed to stay several steps ahead of the Intelligence Division spies. Crow, Altina, don't say stuff like that! I'm so sorry, Mr. Kincaid.
Why are you guys saying this to his face?
Based on my run-ins with him, it does sound a bit fishy.
Please, consider our trust as an expression of respect and admiration from the President, and by extension, the Republic itself.
Also, we don't need to keep you under tabs, because we know you're not going to do anything that will fuck up our plans.
Though, if I were to be frank, we're somewhat lacking in manpower, and therefore do not have the means to chaperone. Why, I myself just arrived here at Basel Airport first thing this morning.
That came out of nowhere.
I suppose we should expect as much from someone whose lecture's equal in the intel world.
I see. I'm sure you must have a lot going on. I've heard a bit about it from Arkwright.
It seems his group has been busy. In any event, please keep in mind we will be unable to provide you with an escort, though I don't expect you'll need one. However, we can give you this.
Oh my god, it's a security card. A rank, that means I can go all the way up, if I remember right.
Wait, is that a...
It's a card that gives us access to important city facilities. But rank A?
That's the equivalent of a management position or higher at the Vern Company. But that's the same rank as me.
And he didn't. Come on, what the fuck?
I'd venture the presidential office made an official request to Mr. Towsend.
Correct. It will only be valid during the duration of your stay, but please take it as a token of our kindest regards. With that card, you will gain access to not only the Aerotrams, but nearly everywhere else within the city. This is a rare privilege, so I hope you'll put it to use to enjoy your stay in Basel and engage with everything we have to offer.
That way we can show you how much better our tech city is than yours.
And with that, I'll be taking my leave. Expect me to check in with you as a courtesy around 11:30 a.m. One last thing. We don't concern ourselves with the matters of other organizations' assignments, so do as you please.
What's that supposed to mean?
We know both you guys have things to do.
We'll be sure to show up at the training area on time.
From the sound of it, you've got one hell of a full plate. We'll do our best not to pile any more work on you.
If you would be so kind.
That would be great. Has Crow always had such broad shoulders? I don't think so. But I think,
This is a show of good faith, but just so you're aware, I received confirmation that the Sword Hermit has entered the Republic.
Oh, wonderful. But I do think perhaps maybe the the Yowie shippers did have some influence on, you know what, maybe we should make it. Maybe we should try to feed into that a little bit. We'll make Crow a bit more of a a bigger, broader guy. And we'll have Reed be the dude that takes it in the butt. And it'll all sell more merch.
Wait, for real?
Keep in mind, though, this intel is about 3 days old. We haven't heard anything from him since then. Well, that's all from me. Until next time.
Let me just drop some good info and then leave. Yeah, we've heard that the Sword Hermit has entered Calvard and has been really living it up with the idle nightlife. Seems the rumors didn't do him justice. I can't believe he was able to track Master of all people. Seriously, I hear that swordswoman friend of yours has a finger in the pie in the presidential office is cooking up. Hear that swordswoman friend of yours has a finger in the pie the president. Okay. Yes, yep. As I recall, she aided in obstructing entry to the mountain range while construction on the space station was ongoing. Yeah, yep. From my experience, she was even more of a force to be reckoned with than Reen had described. Both she and Mr. Kincaid were real lifesavers during that incident in March. You can say that again. We definitely owe them a debt of thanks. I wonder how Quattro and Van feel about all this. Let's just hope that any misunderstandings will be cleared up once the space program is concluded. We'll be taking our leave soon, but please, make yourselves at home. Feel free to have a cup of coffee or some snacks if you'd like. Is Latoya Dingo's mom? I believe that is what is implied by the secret post-game scene of Daybreak 2. Either mom or actual grandmother, right? Whereas Quattro is, not grandmother, grandson. Like, whereas Quattro is adopted grandson, maybe Dingo is just a bit older. But it's, yeah, it is indicated that they're presumably related. I mean, given that they share hair and skin color. Can't remember eye color, but yeah. I set it up so that you can use your security card to unlock the door. That's racist, dog. Noticing similarities is racist. Wow, you don't have to go to all that trouble for us. Thank you. Well, I'll be in the capital in a couple days, right? We should be able to meet up and shoot the breeze again. Yuna's dad looks nothing like Yuna. Well, yeah, but she takes after her mom. Like, yeah, it's possible, but they haven't introduced... Okay, you know what? Fine. Fair. I mean, I can't say that. I don't look like my mom at all. But sometimes the genes are strong and sometimes they aren't, right? Look at Kurt. He looks a lot more like his mom than his dad. So Dingo just looks like his mom or grandmother, not 100% sure. Yeah, it was interesting hearing your stories about Professor Schmidt when he was young. I was impressed to learn he always had such a frank personality. I'd be delighted to have another chat with you all. Before I leave, Toa, regarding that facility we talked about before, it can be accessed with that card too. You're welcome to stop by this evening. His shoulders are just hella broad. They are very. It's just funny looking because it's not like Crow's jacked. He's got wide shoulders to cry on. I'll leave the manual there along with your grandfather's old research notes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Well then, we've got a while before noon. It's been 2 years since I last visited the Republic, and this is my first time in Basel. I'd like to take this chance to do some sightseeing. That reminds me, didn't you and Arkwright hash something out earlier, Fee? About us taking care of 4 SPGs in his place? Yeah. I spread the word around already, so we might find a post or two on the bulletin boards. That sounds like an interesting method for petitioning help. Though, wouldn't it be simpler to undertake them as guild requests? Maybe, but in the Republic, the guild and the police often share information and work together to some extent. I think this is for people who have more gray area problems and, as such, may not want to go through those channels. That's about it in a nutshell. And there's also the fact the CID's been keeping a close eye on the guild lately. Anyway, circling back to requests. If you see any Wand Monster ones on the board, might not be a bad idea to take them on. Yeah, I could go for a good warm-up. Gotta get ourselves back into ass-kicking form before the exercise, you know? Right. Let's remember to link up our Xiphus before then, too. Now, as for our sightseeing, how about we start with the Artisanal District, then move to Newtown and the Institute of Science? Actually, let's hold a beat on the Institute. Finals are being held right there right now, so I think it might be better to visit in the evening instead. And, if we have time, there's a facility there I'd really like to check out. Got it. We'd be happy to go see it with you. In the meantime, we can take the scenic route through the Artisanal District in Newtown. Before we get started on that... Oh, right, I almost forgot. We have that request from the Epstein Foundation to work on. You guys get that ID slot expansion thing done finally? Yes, entry to the garden has been established for parties other than Arkwright and his allies. As I explained previously, we can provide portal entrances within urban areas by utilizing the Shard Search application. Although, there are other groups apart from us who we've enlisted the help of. Since we already have a number of tasks on our plate as it is, we can set that request aside for now. Set aside your first major assignment since joining the Foundation? I don't think so. This takes just as much priority as everything else. Head pat, head pat. I'd also like to know what the Society's up to, so let's add to let's add that to the planner for this morning. That sound good, everyone? I guess he needs his name power to make money. Sure. I'm game for whatever. I swear, Veen, I really do worry for you. You become more of a smooth operator every damn year. He's just a smooth criminal. Because you're in the party, Toa is now accompanying the party. While Toa does not actively participate in battle, fuck! She will provide various forms of support as an extra member. Damn it! I wanted her to be a playable character. Why would you do this to me? Some characters will participate in battle as extra party members. These extra members will provide their aid to allies during Blitz Chains, Blitz Support, and S commands. Other costumes are available for them as well. Character search is now available in Reen's route. In order to progress, you must complete the first zone via the portal in either the Artisanal District or Newtown. Cool. By the way, Reen, that Nestor we had reminds me. Didn't Arkwright ask you for something during that mixer Marduk put on? Right. It's about that Sweets review blog of his. He wants to share the details with him if we come across anything worth recommending. Yeah, that's Van for you. Well, in that case, why don't I handle sending over whatever data we collect? I need you to show Notepad. You seem to be enjoying these tiny anime girls a little too much. It's Toa! It's Toa. She's one of the first best girls, man. Go down the list. She's like best girl number like 2 or 3 in the list. Cold Steel 1 was one of the first games that I fully streamed on my channel. She was best girl. Use an orbital gun, that's her problem. Altina has the garden to worry about, and I can bundle them with our 4SPG reports while I'm at it. Thank you, Instructor Toa. Sorry to put you through the extra trouble. We appreciate it. You can now update the Sweets blog via Rian's route. You can now rest or make reports in the guest room at Hamilton's residence. Okay, cool. It's okay because she's 1,000 years old argument. Yeah. Okay. So, I actually want to, because I forgot that the premium suites is a thing. There we go. Because we got some stuff.
Put it on the blog. Sheesh.
Maximum freeze, clever menu item. Maximum energy, ideal for hot summer. Maximum energy gives this stuff a surprise, energizing, in-your-face flavor. Could do wonders for beating the heat or as a post-training pick-me-up. 3 citrus yogurt mousse. Called a yogurt mousse from Andalusia, sublimely flavored with 3 types of citrus. The tart yogurt and trio of select citrus fruits harmonize like a dream without ever feeling harsh on the tongue. It's balancing acts like these where Andalusia always delivers. Blue Planet.
All right, I'll put it on the blog.
Thanks, boss.
The ice cream medley from Nami's Inspired. This ice cream has a bunch of different flavors mixed in, adding a real layer of complexity. Even just appearance-wise, that's beautiful swirl of color. It's got really sets a mood. Breakfast Mont Blanc has an irresistibly silky mouthfeel.
It's all yours.
The top quality chestnuts lend just the right level of refined sweetness and soft texture. Reminds me of the ones my friends and I would have in Arasian when we were young. Rich butterscotch. I do like butterscotch. Butterscotch is a great flavor that I don't think nearly enough desserts use. Melrose with a rich and delightfully buttery taste. Each of these butterscotches is jam-packed with sugary, melt-in-your-mouth goodness. The sensation of all that bold flavor coming alive on the palate is out of this world. Chocolat framboise. Milty, perfect blend of raspberry and chocolate.
Right. I'll put it on the blog.
Another step for Sweets journalism.
Oh, Yoda. I really like the slight sting the sour raspberries add. The way they up the sweetness of the chocolate ice cream is nice too. Doesn't feel too kiddie either, so that's another plus. Good. Okay. So, home cooking. Did I need to cook anything? No. Okay. Good. And then... is there anything now? Oh, wait. Achievement. Yeah,
Well
there
done.
we go. Good. Okay.
All right.
Leave it to me.
Right. All right.
Of course.
Right.
I just want to compare their shoulders, like, back to back. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely are broader. Or maybe like the angle is just different? Not 100% sure. Okay, equip. What do we got? Raikiri plus. Okay, so we share all those. See, now we're getting in the thing where. Oh boy. This is probably one of my least favorite parts about having so many fucking characters in the party. Like Reverie was great because there were so many options, but it sucked because you had so many people that you would want to have similar builds with. Like, I'm the main character. YouTube, backpack, dog ears, headphones, glasses, mask. Oh wow, okay. There we go. Now I just have one Giga Juice character in the auto equip the rest. Kinda.
Leave the adjustments to me.
Ryuki, Aragami Edge,
Let's tune her up.
Alter
Shift into
Gusion,
maintenance mode.
Edna.
Maintenance mode engaged.
Okay.
Leave the adjustments to me.
Is anyone... Okay, so no one has 2 mines. So...
Skill set adjusted.
Let's give him Goldeneye. And also Impede, because Impede is good on him. Similarly, I'll probably want to try and get Power Charger on Reen. Ultimately. So you know what, let's take Impede off. And put on a Scent. That works. I'll give you that. There we go.
Leave the adjustments to me.
But it will be harder to get it, I think, on Reen, just because it's wind and fire. And I don't think there's any time ones that are time and... well, time and wind, so that could work. Open slots. Yeah. And I have to save up all my stuff again. Gee willikers.
Leave the adjustments to me. That is a single element slot.
Okay. So we got that.
Skill to utilize. Select a type.
Nope. Okay, so we got that. So now we have 8 wind with this, which is enough to do that. And now we just need a fuck ton of fire. So fire. Firestorm. Oh, wait. Preemptive shard damage by 1.2. How much wind do we need? 6? We're already at 10, so I can actually remove this and put another fire in here. Already have Power Charger 1. And we have enough wind for Power Charger 2, so once I get here, I need one with 5, or I need to get some better ones. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But hey, it's at least available. And he at least has the first level of it, so that will help quite a bit. Because Reen with Gale will be probably the thing that I do the most. But okay. I have been going for a good long while at this point. Not too long, but a good while. It's now 9:10, so I'm gonna call it here. And we're in Act 2, so that's great. We did it. We achieved the goal of the stream. But hey, look at that. Look at all of them. Look at all of them standing like main characters. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for dropping by. Thank you, Sleeper and Wolf Slash, as well as Gearho and Pastel Grizzly, and everyone else that dropped by and dropped a chat, and we're lurking. It was great talking to you all. It was great seeing you all. I should be back on Wednesday, but I will give the heads up that Friday I probably will be doing, I probably will not be able to, stream that day, just because the, just because I have something to do. So, yeah, I'm not going to be streaming that. So we'll try to make as much progress as we can on Wednesday, and then I'll be back on Saturday, ultimately. So with that, hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye.